Been there.
You know, it's such a crappy way of thinking about it and doing business. But when that's your model and you have to squeeze all these hours out, that's what you end up doing. And it becomes not only unsustainable from a financial growth perspective, it becomes unsustainable from a cultural perspective, in that it continues to undercut the foundations of the culture. And now all of a sudden, you may have had a really great small consultancy to start with that people actually loved working for. And now we're 1 and 2 years in and we can't control growth. And now everything is operationalized. I have the pressure to bill or fudge out more hours or fudge hours. You know, I'm asked to work 60 hours a week so I can get all this stuff done. It's this real cutthroat environment. Where do the good people go? Not there. They leave. And so, you know, ultimately what ends up happening is the businesses go on. But what happens? We went from this small business with a small team of hyper elite consultants who now quit because your culture sucks, and you're replaced by people that are, you know, feel lucky to have a job, lack experience. Maybe it's a first time job. They don't know any better. So now all of a sudden you've gone from a small team of elite consultants to a bloated team of inexperienced consultants that you can keep continuing to build out because you're chasing that double. Experience goes down for employees. Experience absolutely goes down for clients, because now I've gone from having the best to having mediocre to having completely inexperienced people. And it's a no-win situation for everybody involved except for the agency owners. They're trying to run the game as long as they can to squeeze out as much profit as they can to line their pockets. They're the only ones that win in that scenario.
Mm-hmm. And I just thought of this, and I bet you this is what drives agencies to rebrand every 2 years. If you watch agencies, they're constantly changing their name.
All the time. Yeah. And it's true. And we've seen that. I've seen that happen with a lot of agencies, where whether it's they've burned their name with the marketplace and clients, or they're now finding it incredibly difficult to hire because word's out that this is a crappy company to work for. So what do? Well, let's rebrand. Let's change our logo. Let's change our name. Let's see if we can fool them for a few more years so we can put a few more dollars in our pockets so the owner can go kite skiing in the Maldives or something.
Yeah.
No, the employees are not benefiting from it. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
They're suffering.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so they changed the name, so it's a new name that's approaching somebody. It's, you know, you could tout the years of success, but you know, you kind of cover up the bad name. And it's funny. I thought of a sports parallel to this. So, what is one of the major revenue drivers for leagues?
Ticket sales, merchandising,
merchandise.
Yeah.
Watch the leagues and the teams that are constantly changing their jerseys. This is something I picked up on, and I just, you know, do I know it for certain? No, but to me, it's quite freaking obvious. The teams that are constantly introducing a new alternate jersey, they're changing up, you know, not the entire color scheme, but you know, they're introducing a new style of jersey. You watch those teams that do that. They're the teams that are historically in bad markets. They're at the lower level.
Yeah.
When it comes to driving, you know, revenue.
I think I saw that happen recently with a SaaS vendor who I saw announcing a major rebrand, and they're touting their new website and their new logo. And I think they even changed their name slightly. And I'm like, man, these guys are struggling so hard to innovate and sell a product that they're just going all in on a rebrand. You know, sometimes it happens when you're uber successful and stuff, but you're right. I mean, when with this company particularly, I'm like, yep, they're struggling to gain traction in the market. So they're like, well, shit, I guess we'll rebrand and see if
new logo, new name, new colors. That
drives some attention for a little while here. So, yeah.
But like there are a couple sports teams that I've noticed across multiple leagues, and you could tell every 4 to 5 years they're due for some kind of logo / color scheme / jersey shakeup. And what does it do? The hardcore fans like, I need that new jersey. So they go out and they buy a new jersey, they buy t-shirts with the new colors or the new scheme on it.
Yeah.
And it creates this like infusion of merchandise revenue for those teams. And that's all I can think about with agencies, where the ones that are constantly rebranding. And there was one agency I was at, and the agency rebranded 3 times over 2.5 years.
That's a lot.
Yeah.